Hello everyone out there in the real world, welcome back to my Lego world and welcome to Daily's Bricks. Okay, so thank you for checking out our video today, guys. Before we get started, please can I ask, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to this channel, and also head on over to boom boom boom. Don't ask me what that was, that just came to me, sorry. Anyway, head on over to Instagram at dailies_bricks and say hi to us there. Okay, so let's get cracking on with today's video. So as you've probably seen by the title and the title card and stuff, we are starting to get very festive in our house. Now, disclaimer, we haven't glossed over Halloween. Don't worry, I love Halloween as well. This time of year is my time to shine, okay? Autumn, winter, you know, everything from, you know, Halloween, in the UK here, bonfire night, and then starting to lead up to Christmas. This is my time of year, okay? Not the summer, it's too hot for me. Okay? But yeah, we will be having some Halloween content come out soon, okay? But I was really excited about our winter village this year because I've got some great plans. Now, if you saw our winter village last year, you would have seen that it was just kind of very tame, I would say, purely because, you know, we didn't really have the space to dedicate anywhere that I wanted to for our winter village. Now that has changed this year, okay? This dining room table you see right next to me and often see, that is going to be our winter village setup this year. So we'll be able to have a nice, decent sized winter village this year, which I really can't wait to share with you, build it, and show you all the kind of improvements we're going to make this year. We've got some of the old sets we've managed to source and get our hands on. We're going to build them. We've obviously got the new Santa's Visit set that by the time you see this video will be out. We've got things like the Santa sled as well that's come out this year, and then the next thing, which is what this video is about today, okay? You might have seen last year I built a MOC, which wasn't my design. It was I bought the instructions online from a designer called GameCat_UK, which is their eBay name, okay? Now, they build or sell instructions every year for new ideas for winter villages. And I've got to say, I'm a massive fan. I absolutely love their designs. They just look very festive, a lot of fun, the way Lego should be, and the way I just want to expand my Lego winter village. So I've got another one of their designs which I'm going to build today, and I'm going to share that process with you and then give it a slight review at the end. Okay, today's one we're doing is called the Winter Tavern. So yes, I'm from England. Every good village has a decent pub. So that is what our winter village is going to get. Our Lego city upstairs doesn't even have a pub. Not yet anyway. One day we'll have a pub. Our winter village, though, it's going to get a nice festive pub for the whole village setup. So that's what we're going to do today. So before we get started with the building and sharing the build process with you guys, please go check out GameCat_UK on eBay. I know they often post things on Facebook groups, in the Friends of Winter Village groups and things like that as well. So please go and check them out, and say hi as well, because they have got some fantastic designs. I know this year they've come up with quite a few designs this year. And last year I built the Santa's, or Saint Nick's Diner, Saint Nick's Diner, which I absolutely love, and I can't wait to get it out of storage and get it into our winter village setup, which again we're going to share with you. So I've babbled on too much now. Let's get cracking with building some Lego. So first thing to do, making the Christmas winter village tavern, is sorting the pieces, and I really need to get a better system to go. I've just spent about an hour sorting all the pieces I collected together. So there, all the white ones, tan, brown, black, and then all the others. I'm sure there's probably an easier and better way to do this. Just need to figure it. But now we can start building. So wish us luck. Okay, so here we are. We are at the end of book one of the Christmas winter tavern build. So as you can see here, it's really starting to come along now. There's two digital books to this build, and we finished book one, which brings us to this point here. As you can see, nice little snowy setting. So you've got the white plate as you would expect. These kind of old school Lego trees. I remember these when I was a kid, and they are really nice and stuff like that, and make perfect for winter scenes and stuff. And you got this festive looking lamppost, and then it's kind of very snowy scene. As you can see, the door has the snow above it. It's got that old kind of classical feel of that kind of big wooden door, and then some lanterns out the front. The feature of this that I really love so far is this chimney. Check this chimney out. It is really well designed and put together, and it just really does work so well for this build, and has loads and loads of character. I really did enjoy putting this together. It's full of these kind of light bluish grey and dark bluish grey bricks, and then tiles and snowy pieces, and even the odd kind of dark green kind of plate and stuff in there. And I just think it's got so much character, and does really draw your eye to this build straight away, and stand out as well. So that is being built now. It also has a light feature in, so if we press this, as you can see, the lights there, it'll obviously work better on the inside, which we'll show you now. So this is the inside, the lower floor of the tavern. Our next kind of stage is obviously building up from here, but as you can see, it's a lovely kind of scene. You've got the bar here serving its kind of spirits and stuff, and then your beers on tap there. So there's the bar. It's got as every pub does, a dartboard in there, and then on that side it's got your fireplace. So if you press the light brick, I can just find it, where is it? There it is. You can see the fireplace lights up. I'm assuming this is kind of a clock on the top, and then you've got your painting and table by the door there, and then this staircase here, it just wraps it round. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. It's been a really nice build so far. It's been really fun to put together, and it's nice to see all these kind of features, and you know, things like the bar in it looks really nice. I am missing a piece for the front of the bar, which I couldn't find amongst all my pieces, so I'll have to get that put on, but that can easily go on any time. The flooring looks really nice as well. It's kind of like dark green, light green checkered pattern. Imagine that kind of flooring in a pub here in England. So yeah, so far so good. That is how it is looking. We are, like I said, one book into it, of 2 books. So our next phase, I do believe we start building the next floor, which is a bit of a dance floor thing and disco area, and then we'll take it from there and see what else happens. So stay tuned. Loving how this is looking so far. Okay, just cracking on with this build with the Winter Tavern, and I just wanted to share this with you. This here, we've just started building the second floor, and this is a little dance floor. Look how cool that looks, with kind of some clear tiles and then some coloured clear tiles and stuff, just to try and give it like a light up dance floor effect. I'm assuming this is going to be kind of like a DJ booth, but I just had to share that. I thought it looks fantastic. There's a few bits and pieces that I'm missing, so just trying to get those ordered to add in. But yeah, I just really want to share that with you, because I think it's a nice little cool feature, and I'm looking forward to finding some decent minifigs to put on here, you know, like the disco guys and things like that. I think it could be really fun kind of part of the dance floor, or part of the whole build, and a great scene setter for part of our winter village. So yeah, that's how it's looking so far. Again, just pop that on top there, and it's really coming along, this build. And again, I'm looking forward to getting more and more of this done, and even more so to get the winter village all set up, so I can pop this in now as well. So far so good on this build. As you can see, we've now got the second floor in. I know I just showed you there that I built a dance floor, and I thought that was really cool looking. Nice little feature, and has lots of good possibilities with it in terms of minifig placement and stuff like that. So this is how it's looking on the outside now. This second floor is built, and just to come in and give you a bit of a closer look, I think it looks fantastic. It has that really kind of old Tudor kind of building vibe, which will look fantastic in any winter village. As you can see, I showed you the chimney and already talked about that. And now with this side on it, it looks really good. If we can see, these pieces have been really well used to give it that kind of wooden joist effect, along with the black tiles as well. And then of course you've got this the sign above the pub there, and now that roof's on, sorry, not the roof, the second place is on, it really does give it that really nice wintry feel over the top of the doorway there, and the kind of the snow just waiting to kind of fall down, I guess. But yeah, that's how it's looking so far. Really lovely and fun build. If we just take a quick look inside, now downstairs looks like a nice, really cosy pub with our second floor on now. There's the fireplace lit up again. And then if we look on inside, there's the dance floor, the DJ decks are on and stuff as well, which I think is a really nice feature. And I think one of the things works really well with this is that Lego video. I know it wasn't that popular, but there'll be some really good minifigs from that you could place in here, and could have like a kind of a dance costume party on and stuff. So it's looking really good so far. As you can see, we've got some speakers there above the DJ station as well, so we'll need to get a good minifigure for the station here. My daughter has suggested DJ Llama from the video sets, so maybe he'll go in there, I don't know yet. But that's how it's looking so far. So next on is the roof, so let's get cracking on. Well, here we are, the final build for the Winter Tavern, and as I've been saying throughout this build, I think this looks absolutely fantastic and is really starting to get me into the festive season, really, even though it's only October. The design it is really good. The build is really fun. What shall I say about it? So one thing is, I've never really said this, but I don't know why, but when I come to build Lego buildings especially, I tend not to enjoy building roofs. I don't know if it's a psychological thing, because then it kind of feels like, oh, the build's nearly finished now, and something that I've been looking forward to building is kind of nearly done. I don't know if it's a psychological thing or I just don't like them. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the design of this roof, let's just say that. But I actually enjoyed building this roof, even though I've just said that I don't usually like building roofs. And so if we go and have a bit of a closer look, it's just got some really nice detail. Like you can see the snow on the side here, and the tiles in here, so it looks a bit icy as well on the top. And it's the same on the other side. And it came together really nice, really quick, as you can see there. Exact same on the other side, so you've got the snow off. And I think it just really complements the build. I think sometimes as well, maybe roofs can be a bit boring. And it feels weird that that's the first thing I'm going to talk about here, about this finished design, is the roof of it. But it's not boring, it's quite interesting. It gives it adds to the character of the building. As we said, it's very much a kind of Tudor style house. You know, this would look, you know, kind of in the right place on A Muppet's Christmas Carol, which I ain't going to even argue with you guys, that is the best Christmas movie. But this is kind of like that Dickensian kind of street. You know, if you've ever been to York here in the UK, there's a street called the Shambles, where, you know, the house is all kind of hickledy-pickledy, narrow and things like that, and you know, that Tudor style house with the big wooden beams and stuff. So the roof absolutely smashes that for this as well, and just adds to the character of the whole building. So yeah, that's on the outside. As we've seen, as the build's gone on, you've seen the lower floor and then the upper floor. We'll give it a spin round so you can see inside how it all looks finished. But this, I can't wait to get this into our winter village when we start setting up in a couple of weeks time. It is very much going to be kind of one of those in the kind of centre, a kind of a masterpiece of a centre kind of thing. And I think GameCat Designs have done amazing with this. And if you're kind of on the fence about should I get a MOC or something this year for my winter village, I would highly recommend this one. I know I really liked the diner last year that I built, and again this one is another fantastic one. Just quickly as well, at the side there you can see it also came with instructions for these two little kind of outdoor market stalls, which again look really nice. You've got a kind of a hot dog vendor here and a drinks one here. So if you just see there, you can see there's some kind of like coloured tile round pieces in the middle there, and it just adds a bit more colour to it. And then there's the back there, so you could easily put a minifigure in there who's serving customers. And it's the same on here. You've got in the back there things like some food and the baguette and things like that. Again, nice little designs. A couple of them I might actually build a few more of them with some different colours and things like that, and have a nice little winter market section this year. That'd be probably a good idea. But these will sit nicely anyway outside your main building, which is this absolute masterpiece. If we just give it a quick spin around here, like I said, that's how it looks there now. The chimney is all fully finished and against the side there, and there's just so much character. It just really does draw your eyes in it and things like that. And such clever use of some of the parts. Like, I would never imagine using these parts here to kind of give it that wooden just effect. And then if we just give it a spin around to the other side, again there you sort of got the windows there in, so you can have a quick peer in. And if we just turn around the back, this is what it looks like on the inside. So we haven't put any minifigures in yet. What I'll do is I'll do another little video in a few seconds what you'll see it when it's a bit darker here, so I can put the lights on and stuff. But here's really good looking inside. We can get some minifigs in there and get some nice kind of scene set up. You know, you've got a dance floor here, so some really good minifigures could go on there. Then you've got the DJ booth. This does light up, as you can see there, so you can see in a bit more, which is really good looking. It gives it that kind of like, you know, New Year's kind of feel. And there is actually a disco ball. If I can just tip it just a little bit, there we go. You can see right at the top there's a disco ball. So again, nice little fun and just well thought out. And down at the bottom here, we can just get you in. It's hard because of the light, but I'll try. Yeah, there's the fireplace, which just looks nice and cozy in there, doesn't it? And then you've got the bar area there. So again, we need to get a couple of minifigures in there. Maybe the landlord and the DJ, some people on the dance floor. But all in all, I've really enjoyed this build. So yeah.
So that is today's video done and dusted, guys. Thank you so much for checking us out. So before we go, just want to recap. Please go and check GameCat_UK on eBay. The name's there. We'll post a link also in the description for this video as well. Please go check out their designs. They've got some really interesting ones this year, like an observatory for Santa. And while I'm doing this video right now, I know they've got an offer on where you get a bit of a freebie as well, an extra design for free if you buy any of their stuff. Like you've seen there with the Winter Tavern, I think that looks amazing. And we had the St. Nick's Diner last year as well. Check that video out to see a bit more about that one as well, guys. But for me, I think these sets will look fantastic in any winter village. It'll definitely give us some little bit of differences from some of the official sets. And it's just really kind of good fun additions and nice builds as well that will get you definitely into the festive spirit. So from me, that's all I've got to say today on that. Please go check them out, guys, and we'll have another video for you very shortly. Before we go, if you haven't done so, I'll always ask, as always, please, please, please like and subscribe to this channel, and also head on over to Instagram at dailies_bricks. But until then, guys, we'll see you very soon. Soon. Bye.